Welcome to New Sky TV Explosion Warning. Everlasting marriage is really going to turn the short drama industry upside down. Wang Haozhen x Qiuyuan. One is a short drama hero with stable acting skills and strong aura, and the other is a short drama ace with full aura and explosive physique. The two collaborated for the first time, and they actually directly chose the setting that would make the audience crazy. Marriage first, love later plus Shurafield plus real and fake daughter. The filming hasn't even started yet, but the topic is already buzzing all over the internet. Who can stand up to this kind of arrogance? Why did eternal marriage explode? Because this group really understands what the audience wants. The male protagonist Shen Jian, played by Wang Haozhen, this time is cold on the outside and lustful on the inside, with an ascetic temperament. During the day, he is a resolute boss, taciturn and as cold as ice. But once he is in the same room with the heroine, he turns into a restrained and affectionate crazy husband. He may have a cold mouth, but his eyes look like he will swallow you up at any time. Qiuyuan, played by Qiuyuan, is simply the ceiling template for short drama heroines. It's soft and harmless on the surface, but it's as stubborn and sharp as a little wildcat on the inside. As soon as she enters the scene, her temperament carries the natural aura of "I am the real daughter." She is sweet but not weak, innocent but not stupid. Every moment seems to affect the male protagonist's nerves. What's even worse is that when the two of them play together, sparks fly and electricity rushes around. Shen Jian obviously had a fake marriage, but he always regarded Qiuyuan as his favorite. Qiuyuan said clearly that he didn't love her, but every time he encountered danger, the first thing he thought of was him. The most exciting Shura scene is here, the return of the real daughter, the return of Bai Guang, the exposure of the secrets of the wealthy family. When Shen Jian stood up in front of Qiuyuan, he said, "She is the wife I, Shen Jian, am marrying. Who dares to touch her?" It made netizens scream until they lost their voices. What's even more exaggerated is that the ambiguity between the two has been unstoppable since the first episode. The heartbeat speeds up when they are in the same room at night, the fake hug, the restrained ambiguity of holding hands unintentionally but no one wants to let go. Every scene is fatally sweet, overpowering, and suffocating with desire. Netizens have already made predictions in advance. This is not a hot model in 2026, but a phenomenal hot model in 2026. This pair of CPs is destined to be popular. And the most exciting thing is, the dangerous sweetness between Shen Jian and Qiuyuan, who clearly shouldn't fall in love but can't help but fall in love, makes people more and more addicted as they watch. You never know whether they will kiss, hug, or continue to torture each other in the next second. This time, Wang Haozhen seems to be tailor-made for the longest marriage. His temperament of hiding storms in his eyes and deep affection in his heart. Once he is replaced by Shen Jian, the duplicitous CEO of the marriage, it is simply accurate and open-minded. It is rumored that he couldn't even raise his eyes on the set. Shen Jian's conflicting feeling of the more he wants to keep distance, the more he loses control and falls was played by him in a progressive and overt way. Netizens exclaimed, as soon as Wang Haozhen raises his head, "I know the show is stable." And Qiuyuan is more like bringing the character Qiuyuan to life from the book. Her crying scenes are not howls, but trembling, patience, and restraint, which seem to bring the audience into the heart of the character, making people feel pain and heartbreak. But her stubbornness is so real. Even if she is wronged, she is never humble. This sober, independent, prickly but not sharp female character always has a power in her hands that makes people unable to help but pity her. When a crazy CEO who is cold on the outside but hot on the inside meets a sober and tough real daughter, the contrast is not ordinary sweetness, but, the colder you are, the more I can see that you are soft-hearted, the more ruthless you are, the more I know you are protecting, the more you look away, the more I know you are actually afraid of losing. What's even more impressive is that in the filming of Reuters, the two standing together like a natural magnetic field, Wang Haozhen just doesn't move, and his movements are like pushing his whole emotions to the heroine. Qiuyuan's slight raising of eyes is the tipping point that is enough to heat up the Shura field instantly. Some netizens said, this couple is a long-awaited couple in the short drama circle. They don't need to rely on kissing scenes or large scale. Just standing and looking at each other can make people's hearts beat wildly. It's a real explosion of fitness, not a chemical reaction caused by speculation. And the most killing thing is that this is just a Reuters, a trailer, and a rumor before the filming begins. When the longest marriage is officially released, and when the misunderstanding, getting closer, pulling, soft-hearted, losing control in the plot unfold one by one, the dangerous and sweet, restrained and crazy relationship between them will drive me crazy. How sweet will it be to protect the other person's relationship? The reason why Marriage for a Long Time is instantly popular is not only because of the everlasting ace main line of marriage first, love later, but also because it achieves a gradual progression between sweetness, abuse, and pleasure, and the more you watch it, the more addictive it is to get married. Originally, the two of them wanted to get what they needed. She needed money to save her adoptive mother, he needed his wife to protect his wife. The two parties had clearly agreed to not be tempted, but they broke the rules crazily from the beginning of the cohabitation. The heroine was cautious at first and did not dare to cross the line, but she was always hit by the hero's inadvertent tenderness. The male protagonist is cold and distant, but he takes care of her all night long when she is sick, protects her immediately when she is wronged, and is more anxious than she is when she is framed. The most cruel thing about Long Time for a Long Time is that it does not talk about sweet love lightly, but pierces the edge of life very deeply. The jealousy of the fake daughter, the yin and yang temptation of the ex-boyfriend, the prejudice of the boss in the workplace, the heavy pressure of the wealthy family. Every level is a double blow from reality and emotion. Among them, the most explosive sure scene is when the heroine is drunk and loses control, softly calling out the name of her ex-boyfriend. At that moment, the unbearable micro-expression on Shen Jian's face went from shocked, cold, to completely darkened in just 3 seconds, but it made countless readers exclaim, "This is what Wang Haozhen knows best, the collapse aesthetics of duplicity." He clearly emphasized repeatedly that the two were married by agreement, but at that moment he completely exposed his possessiveness and grievances. Later, the chase at the crematorium for his wife was declared as a famous scene of the year in advance. Shen Jian staggered out to chase her, but watched her being taken away by her ex-boyfriend under an umbrella in the rain. With red eyes, he said with a trembling voice, "Gunanshu, how many times do you have to go?" Directly threw tens of thousands of netizens into the emotional abyss. And the heroine is not a passive little white flower. She learned to fight back after being wronged and learned to be independent from misunderstandings. She is no longer a chess piece of the wealthy family at the mercy of others, but gradually grows into a person who can stand shoulder to shoulder with the male protagonist. Awakening women. This makes the whole drama not only sweet, but also more exciting, not only sad, but also enjoyable. As the plot progresses, the truth is revealed layer by layer, and the relationship escalates repeatedly. Will the relationship between this marriage first, love later be so sweet that it hurts, or is so sad that it can't be turned back? The original novel of So Long, My Son performed exceptionally well during its serialization on the Tomato platform, topping the new book charts with a single-day increase of 143,000 readers. The novel's tags such as The Superior Loses Control, A 5-Year Age Gap, and A Sweet and Bittersweet Love Story precisely resonated with market preferences, accumulating a large fan base for the short drama adaptation. In recent years, the short drama market has increasingly focused on exploring high-quality IPs, and So Long, My Son's contract marriage plus underdog growth setting perfectly matches the current audience's dual demand for adult romance and strong plot conflict. Furthermore, Wang Haozhen and Qiuyuan's previous works, such as Evening Stars for You and Welcoming the Phoenix, have all achieved high viewership records, and their first collaboration has already earned them the label of a perfect match from viewers. The addition of Wang Haozhen and Qiuyuan to the cast is seen as a signal of an upgrade in the quality of short dramas. Wang Haozhen excels at portraying complex emotions through subtle details, such as his restrained yet affectionate younger brother character in Falling into the Fog and Forgetting You, which made viewers exclaim that their values follow their facial features. Qiuyuan, on the other hand, showcases her versatile acting skills in dramas such as The Deep Mansion Advancement Record and Peach Blossom Horseman Asks for the Long Spear, demonstrating her ability to switch precisely between sweet and heart-wrenching rhythms. The participation of these talented actors is pushing short dramas from high conflict, fast-paced to emotionally nuanced. So Long, My Son focuses on the real struggles and human growth within marriage, attempting to imbue the plot with a deeper emotional weight beyond mere entertainment. Industry insiders believe that if such works succeed, they may reshape the new standard for short dramas to achieve both high viewership and critical acclaim. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.